My first story for today is the game Frostpunk 2, or games, the idea of games that have consequence. Short story is I grew up playing strategy games that got me into gaming. I played Civilization, and I think every Civilization until the latest or the last Civilization, the way I won every Civilization was I killed everybody. I was the only civilization left, and usually through nuclear weapons. Like that was the thing I did when I was a kid. I'm like, nuclear weapons sound interesting. Let's do it. And then you dealt with radiation and all that sort of stuff that was interesting. I played Frostpunk. Frostpunk was in a long, maybe not a long line, a medium line of games. I'm like, okay, I got to get back into strategy. This is what got me into gaming. I've never been able to get back into strategy. But that being said, right, Frostpunk 1 is really fun, really beautiful, really interesting. If you've never played Frostpunk, you can think of it as like a city builder. And during the pace of a city builder, you have decisions to make. And these decisions influence like how your game ends up being, or like what happens towards the end of the game. It might reduce your supplies for certain things. And this is like a universally loved game in terms of its look, in terms of the decision, in terms of the way the game flows and plays and the structure. Frostpunk 2, the beta is available right now. Release date is 26th of July 2024, of course, coming out by 11-bit Studios. It is, wow, $670. That is cheap because that's not the price that I saw. So again, this might just be a Taiwanese price. So again, I'm really conscious of that because you guys were like, what? This is not the price on the American store. Yes, I know, but I can't see any other price. It is $15, $20 on the Taiwanese store for Frostpunk 2, which is for a better, much more expensive game, is pretty awesome. But yeah, Frostpunk 2, what is the difference between 1 and 2? It says revisit Frostland 30 years after the Great Storm and face a new deadly threat to your city's future. Human nature. I like that idea. Build your city on a new scale by creating entire districts with different purposes, industrial, scientific. There's one thing I will say. The first game was not like you couldn't build this massive city. In retrospective, at least for me, I played about 7 to 10 hours in the first game. Your city was enough to fit in your screen. It's not like playing, what's that game by Paradox, the city game, City Skylines, right? City Skylines, or like a SimCity game back in the day, right? You have to move your screen around to see all your city. In Frostpunk, for me, was just everything fitted on your screen. But this, if you're looking at the trailers on Steam, or some of the other videos, you'll see this requires you to shift around and look and see where everything is. So I'm not going to spoil all of it. Basically, bigger, better, also really affordable at the same time. So if you're looking for a really cool city builder and you're going to finish something just before the end of July, this might be something for you.